What's up, everybody? Raw Vibrant here, back with another show, back with another little update for you guys, for myself. I wasn't gonna make a video, but I know it's been a little bit, and then I went in the water, and now I'm replenished. Now I'm ready to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you guys about drugs. What's the most addictive drug there is? The most addictive, the most acceptable, the most dangerous? It's food, guys. Specifically cooked food. It is a drug. It's like so freaking addictive. And lately, I've been definitely going through some challenging situations, but yeah, and the fruit. Sometimes when the fruit isn't that good quality, like now I live by the beach because the place I used to stay. Oh my god, it's like 3 hours, or it's like 2.5 hours away. It has like more abundance of other things, like some raw food restaurants and some, yeah, just more of juice and more everything. And so I've mostly been down here by the beach for 3 months, and yeah, sometimes like I've been really pretty raw for a while, but the last 3 weeks I've fallen off a little bit. But really, it hasn't been that bad. It's been like coconut milk curries and quinoa, which quinoa doesn't really mess me up that bad at all, really. And I was even having some like gluten-free pasta, which is, haven't had that in a really long time. But the worst thing is these pistachios, which I had like 2.5 days ago, and I'm still farting. Even though they were raw, I just ate too much of them, and I hadn't had pistachios in a while, so I just went to town on them. Usually, lately, I've been just doing like sprouted walnuts and sprouted pumpkin seeds. But I got a hold of some raw pistachios and like ate the whole freaking bag after I ate. Yeah, after I had like a bunch of juice, a bunch of fruit, and then like having a third meal, which we don't need this much food. Having, yeah, having this pasta, gluten-free pasta, having yeah, I went overboard. You guys know, if you've seen my channel before, we all have a little bit of food issues when we get into this raw thing. If we don't have it beforehand, we definitely might pick it up on some level during, I mean, I have it even with fruit. Sometimes I eat too much fruit, but that's a hard thing for me. I used to eat so much though that it would be like hurt me, so I've come a very long way. And yeah, like, but the other night it was like, man, I was starting to go back down that path that I used to go down to, just stuffing my face and just not facing my stuff, not facing, and then like watching like a series of on the computer, like watching like a TV series. Like, it's like sometimes I just do these things. It's like, and I'm not beating myself up, but I just know, like, I've just been very isolated, and sometimes you just want to give up, and you just people go to drugs, they go to sex, drugs, rock and roll. They do, gambling, porn, whatever that people do, they go to something. For me, it's always been the food, and believe me, I used to do all the drugs, but food is the most addictive. I have to say, food is the most addictive, and I'm still getting through it. Just when I think I'm like, wow, doing really good for a while, then I just go out and binge a little. It wasn't a bad, horrible binge for me compared to what, like I said, how I used to be, but it was still like me just stuffing my face, and just because I'm like just so isolated, I've been trying to find all in Asia right now. It's like in the places for frugivores, it's really hard to find a place to live, and especially a mold-free place to live. And so yeah, that's why I migrated to over by the beach here, so I could breathe like in my place where I live. You know, it's really important to have, you know, no mold in your house. So I've been dealing with that and different things, and just not feeling like, and just like, I know I need to fast. Like, I don't need to really do a very deep fast, but physically, but I do have a little bit of blockages starting to develop again, because I eat. I'm not always perfect with this. I'm not, and that's why I'm making this, is because this isn't giving you a, you know, this isn't giving you permission to eat whatever the heck you want, especially if you're detoxing. But this is just me showing you that, look, that's cool if you can be a 10-year fruitarian, raw vegan, 100% gangster. Me, I've been too extreme in my life with a lot of things, you know, and balance is the most important thing. But yeah, now it's like the second day on the fruits, 100% on the fruits again, and it's the fruits always save you. They always just take you back with open arms, and I'm just so grateful for this lifestyle, and so grateful for the chance to be able to express myself and help a lot more people, and to be of value, and to help people transform their lives. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm just showing you guys that it ain't always easy, but we just gotta focus on the positive things and count our blessings, write down our gratitudes, you know, and get with other people. That's really important, and that's like really what it comes down to, is like I had the community for a while, and now it's just, there's nothing. All the people, they're down in Ubud where it's all moldy, and it's just, you know, and it's just totally dark skies, rainy. They're messing with the weather there. They're messing with the weather everywhere. But yeah, so I'm just observing this life, and yeah, all in all, it's been a really deep process lately for me. I've been in total solitude, and really taking a deeper look at myself, and really refining some things, fine-tuning some things, getting a lot stronger in my practices, and really being really freaking lazy in some of them, like the yoga, and certain things, the meditation, like some things just like really not doing that much of, which is really strange for me, but it's okay. This is all part of the process. We have to go back down sometimes to get back up. And yeah, my channel, if you're new here, give me a like, a subscribe, give me a comment. I'm here to help you guys and show you guys that we can go from powerless to powerful. That's what came to me today. How to go from being powerless and, oh, nothing's in my, I can't do anything, you know, I'm a failure, I'm a victim, I'm, you know, this and that, and blaming, and woe is me, and I am just this little, you know, powerless being who has no say, to going and being a powerful being who is totally in control of your life, what you manifest. You're totally in control of the purpose and the alignment that you are dialed into, that you are focused on, and that you're, you know, you're a powerful being of light, of love and light, and you are. We all are. It's just a matter of realizing it or not. Some of us haven't realized it yet, but we can always remember. Every minute we can remember. That's the beauty of this whole thing. We can always remember our true nature, this infinite, this magic, this real magic, you know? that we are part of, So I just wanted to say, I just wanted to be real with you guys and let you know it's not, yeah, you get the zits coming back, I don't care, I'm real. Like, I'm not gonna just pretend I'm Mr. Fancy Pants here who's perfect. No, especially not for the long run here. Like, I'm in this lifestyle for the long run. I'm just getting started with these plant foods, these uncooked, sun fired, raw, just full of life and vibrancy, these foods and this lifestyle, and getting more and more in touch with nature and listening to the intuition, the inner guidance, the inner compass, the songs of the heart, and the notes, all of the notes of the soul, and just trying to find that space in between those notes that's always there. But sometimes we have to just go back in, as we get lost in the mind, and I just wanted to say that, food is a freaking drug, and I'm so, every time I get back onto the raw, it's okay. Like, I could just stay on the coconuts. I can always get coconuts. I can always get something here, but sometimes it's just a total pain in the ass. There's so much fruit that's not ripe over here, and sometimes they're at the ceremony, so I can't get fruit, and then it's like, am I gonna drive 30 minutes to all these other places? And it's like, for me it doesn't really matter, because I'm living my purpose. I've got my health back, It's just but it's not fun. Like, the biggest thing for me is, like, when I eat these other things, especially if I overdo it, I'm just farting all the time. It's like, you just can't be social at all, when you're doing that. So yeah, I've noticed a big shift. Something big is coming. 12/12/222, guys. 12/12/2022. Big things are coming. I've noticed some big things. Really, well, I've seen the sunshine, and it's beautiful, and it's coming. More and more is coming to this planet. And there's the raw, vibrant rejuvenation, Mr. Woo Woo, over and out. But it's true. I'm getting a lot of downloads, a lot of information. I would love to. I'm really seeking out myself, but I am definitely seeking out the right people who want to plant some roots and mingle and co-create a beautiful habitat, a beautiful food forest. So hit me up. And ladies, I'm still single, and this time I'm not going to be single for 5 or 6 years until the next one. Okay, just throwing that out there. Yeah, so that's been another little thing, is like, going back to this abandonment with this last girl who just totally stabbed me in the back, but I'm not going to get into that. But it's just always like, it's always with my partners, it's always just another girl, and then she abandons me for another guy, and then you go in and you go, oh, what did I do wrong? I'm not good enough. And she ran to him for this. Am I really that bad? And it's like, no one's perfect, but I know who I am and what I am, and so these are just the sorts of things I've been sitting with, and sharing it on the freaking YouTube, so Google and all these people can know every little thing about me. And that's just me being, authentic and not giving a flying F. So I hope you guys are well. I hope that for some reason you clicked on this and that you got something out of it. And yeah, I hope you can just experience serendipity today, even if it's for a couple seconds, a couple minutes, a couple hours. Hope you can just get out of your head and these problems or these situations, these things that are difficult for us, because we all have them, and if you don't have them, you're bullshitting, So I hope that you guys can just find that bliss. It's ever present. It's always available. There's always, higher perspective, you know, a higher level of awareness if we can just look at something in the right way. So yeah, love you guys. Bye.